Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are back at it again with a psychology day. And today I'm going to ask you guys a very important question. What is it to be a man to you? Cam's a little dirty. I don't know. Okay. What is it to be a man to you individually? What does being a man, what kind of values does a man have? What kind of values do you have if you are a man? And to the women, I posed a separate question. They'll be watching this. Is what do you look for in a man? Or what do you want something in yourself? What does a woman mean to you? These are really scintillating questions because these questions need to be answered. To me, to be a man is to hold a covenant with God. That there's an invisible covenant between you and God, and that invisible covenant may never be broken. Now, examples of this would be that you could cheat people, but you remember that covenant. You could sit down and sleep and just not do anything productive all day, but you remember that covenant. You can learn absolutely nothing from life. You can go through life and learn absolutely nothing, and you can be a very, very immensely successful man, but you will never be a man. You could be a really successful person, but you will never be a man. A man's emotions and a man's work ethic, right? Talliard, this incredible French philosopher, you could say, from the Napoleon times. He was asked the question in your life, what do you what do you strive for the most? And he says to be a man. He says, Lady Fortune will throw me up and down ranks throughout my life, but to be a man is my dream. And that's how we look at it. Fortune will throw us. Sometimes we'll be ultra successful. Sometimes we'll be weak. Sometimes we're young right now, right? We're going to the gym. We're pushing weight. And one day we're going to be old. But what does it mean to you to be a man? That is the question. There's so much value in that question. Think about it. There's there's such an inherent fact that I want to be a man, but I don't know what a man is. What does it take to be a man? All it is man, you just got to keep pushing. Guys, don't do the wrong thing. Don't do something that you got to look over your shoulder every day. Don't hurt people. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat the world. Don't cheat your family. Teach the lessons that you learn forward. Be a man. Lead by example. Be the person that you wish you had in your life. People are going to make fun of you. It's okay. People don't see your motives. People see you locked in. People see you that he's not talking to us the same. That he doesn't step the way he used to step. That's okay. You're becoming a man. You're changing your life's trajectory. It's not about success, guys. Honestly, fortune's gonna push you up and push you down. It's God's choice if you guys ever become successful. You guys can become immense successful from this day trading thing. Some of you will fail. You'll apply the same strategy, but it'll just be timings, right? Immensely, it doesn't matter, but you gotta stick with it to be a man. To be a man. But the ability to be a man. Could you Nick, can you imagine to be a man? Someone that people can rely on? Someone that can be relied upon? Not wasting other people's time. If I tell you 10 minutes, that means I gotta be there in 10 minutes. There was this great quote, I'm forgetting who it was, and it was this: how can I trust anyone with my money when he doesn't value my time? That's crazy. How do you trust yourself with monetary value when you don't can't even trust yourself with your time? Endless hours wasted for what? For what? A fleeting gain of this life? Endless hours doing things that you know that your covenant is against. That when you made that covenant with God, it's against. And it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard to look away when a beautiful girl walks by. But as Muslims, we're meant to look away. It's hard to push your desires to the back fence every single day. But as Muslims, we're taught that our unlawful desires, you need to push them to the back fence. It's hard, man. Like, no one's gonna tell you it's easy. And it doesn't get any easier, but the discipline level gets better. To be a man, you become a better man. How many of you guys are getting better every day? That's an honest question right now. How many of you guys are getting better every single day? How many of you guys can go to bed knowing that I am even this much better than I was yesterday? How many of you guys hold yourself accountable for what you did in that day, for the time you wasted, for the people you associated yourself with, for the fleeting gains of this life that you put? Some of you guys might smoke weed. Some of you guys might smoke cigarettes. Some of you guys might do 1,001 different things. Some of you guys might even jerk off. Was it worth it? Any of those things? Was it worth it? And some of you girls, man, I kid you not, bro. The thing about me is very simple. Everybody says, oh, man, like there's this big quote, the feminism's taking over the world, and there's so much going on, right? And all I say is, who cares? If you can just be a man in your world, in your life. And I'm all for feminism in the positive regards, right? But some of the negative things I really don't like. But if you guys can be a man and be the man that you want to be, then you won't have to settle for things that are below your ideal. They'll come in front of you and just be, it's not worth my time. Me chasing that gives me no value whatsoever. And it's not judging people, but it's just knowing that they don't hold anything for you to become a better person, to become a better man. Hold yourself to an ideal, guys. Have a picture of what you want to become. On that note, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is a Ramadan boot camp, so we always have to, and we are Muslims, the Muslims within us. He was asked, "What is it to be a man?" And he said, "A man is someone that when tempers get flared, when his anger is at a high, he knows how to control his anger and still be civil." How many of you guys, once tempers get flared, you're calling them every cuss word in the book? You're losing your mind. Is it worth it? I ask myself this: 90% of the shit we say doesn't need to be said. Like, important shit, right? Like, it's okay to joke around with your friends and have a conversation, right? Like, I'm not saying you gotta be something you're not. Don't try to make an ideal of yourself of something you're not. Put in the positive. See your positives in life. There are many a lawyers and many a medicine. There's this great quote. There's many a butchers that would make great physicians, and there's many of physicians that are meant to be butchers. It's just what it is, guys. This is the world you live in, because people don't chase their dreams. They're found to chase something that they don't even want to be, right? So how many times in history have people dropped out of things and we hear the story and they went to go chase their dreams? But we're too scared to do that because we've been programmed since day one that your dreams don't get you paid. But I'm telling you, your dreams do get you paid because they get you paid with what you want. If money is what you want, then go chase that money. But don't do the wrong thing to get that money. Don't be around the wrong people to get that money because that money has no value attached to it, guys. That every value that you've given to that money is what you've given to that money. People live in this ideal that if I had $1 billion, if I had $1 trillion, I would do this, I would end world hunger, I would do this. You don't have the skills to do that. You need to get kicked in the fence 1,000 times before you can even acquire one skill that can help you make money long term. Because I'm telling you about my dreams. My dreams are that I'm going to make a lot of money, right? And I know I'm going to make a lot of money because I see myself getting better and moving towards that way. It might not be overnight, it might not be in the next 2 years, but I know down the road, somewhere down the road, there's a big bag of money waiting for me. But I gotta keep moving the ideals. I gotta keep pushing the envelope. I gotta become better. I gotta cut myself off with people. I can't be out at night doing bullshit. And that's what you gotta hold yourself accountable to. Be the person you dream to be. Be a man. Stop being a little boy, man. There's too many boys running around. Particularly when I work here, I live here now, and I see. Me and my friend were having this crazy conversation today. He's like, when I come here, because came from a different country. He's like, when I come here, I'm shocked by how much people don't want it. And I just told him, I was like, it's good, more for us, right? That's the way I look at it. I'm not getting bogged down. I can't change people. Like I'm a man with very limited capabilities. Me being able to even talk to myself is beyond my capability. And I'm supposed to go preach to other people and force them to change? I can't do that. I will always get the message out. The mindset and the abilities that I'm trying to prescribe in myself. And that's why I'm telling you guys that put this in yourself. Be a man. Hold yourself accountable. If you say you're gonna go to the gym, freaking go to the gym. If you're gonna say you're gonna get to bed by 11, get to bed by 11. Hold yourself accountable. If you say you're not gonna freaking cheat that person, don't freaking cheat that person. Hold yourself accountable. Don't waste other people's time. Don't waste your time. You man, there's so much we can talk about this message for so long, and this is such a powerful message. But we're gonna cut it off now, just because I got about 1,000 other things to do, guys. But Ramadan boot camp, man, we're getting there. I gotta make up those videos still. I don't know when, but we're gonna make those videos up. And I'm just loving it, man. Honestly, life is so beautiful, and this journey is so pleasant. And there's so many nice days, and there's so many tough tasks that come with it. But man, I love it. Alhamdulillah. I can't thank God enough for everything I'm been given, right? And I look at the bottom side of it and where I was to where I am today, and it's only getting better, and it's only getting better, and it's only getting better. And I thank God, man, because this is beyond me. This is so much beyond me. And I just hope every single one of you guys can feel that one day. That what you are becoming is a better person. What you are becoming is someone that has ideals in this world. That someone that can actually lift his head up and be proud of who he is. That he doesn't need to fake it. And he doesn't need to be a bum. There's too many bums. The world don't need no more bums. Bums don't stop because it's easy to be a bum. Get your asses in the gym. Have a good Ramadan. Man, spend a lot of time praying to God because He can give you everything you ever wanted. Seven heavens above, the one Lord, our Lord. All right, guys. Deuces, peace. Take care wherever you are. See ya.